been carving for about an hour now since the last video ended, the layout video, and I'll get into how far I've gotten and what I've done. I wanted to get into the actual carving a little bit more, and then give you a little bit more instruction on what I'm doing, some of the techniques. This guy right here, the first Tiki I ever carved, and he's pretty much almost all cement. I actually had to use a grinder on him to carve him. You can see the cuts are not very deep. The teeth don't go back; they're at the same level as his lips. This is the first one I carved, and I learned a lot. Kind of has an Art Deco look, so that's why I call them Art Deco. And then I kind of learned, from that first one. Probably a year or so later, this guy, basically Dracula, or Ticula, I call him. You can tell the cuts are a lot deeper. I can stick my fingers in there, put my hand in his mouth. It just looks a lot better because the cuts are a lot deeper. So when you're starting out, the tendency is to not carve very deep because you're afraid what's going to happen and you just don't realize. So if you want your Tiki to look better, the deeper the cuts, the better. And that pretty much brings me to where I am with this guy here. I've only carved half, and it's kind of hard to do because he's still wet as he dries out. A lot of things like that. But this one was a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be. There's actually different levels. The nose is at the base, at the level it was. The eyes are at that level, and then it had a little ledge in here, and then the socket of his eye, I'll call it, actually has to sit back farther. So there's like 3 different levels. The original level, then this one sits back a little bit, this one sits back a little bit farther. The eyes, they're going to be at the same level as the nose, the original level. The mouth, you can see I just started carving out the mouth. In the layout area, I just drew the outline. Then as far as lips go, basically you just take a chisel and then you just trace around a chisel all the way around to make his lips one uniform size. And then you can start chiseling out this because you want his teeth to be set back a little bit. So instead of just leaving it all level like this guy is, you want to set it back a little bit. So once you get that inside line, start carving away some of that stuff, and then I can start drawing the teeth in there and carving the teeth. So that's where I am with that. And his eyes in the layout video, I didn't show you how I made his eyes. Basically, I just took my thumb, traced my thumb, turned it over, put my thumb there, boom, traced his eyes. And like I said, I have various assortment of chisels I've been using. I can show you. Basically, it's just a lot of scraping, or you can use the edge. Just come in with the edge and trace around what you already did in the layout. Okay, and then there's actually removing. You can use a bigger chisel to remove. And if you make a mistake, it's no big deal. You just keep on going. I used to freak out whenever I would slip a little bit, maybe drag a chisel across the wrong place. But if you just keep on carving, it works out. I get pretty, as I'm carving, I start thinking, this doesn't look too good. But the more you carve, the deeper your carves get, the better. So basically, that's like I said, you come in here with these things, you figure out what you want to keep, what you want to get rid of. Like I said, the eyes are going to stay there, so I would carve around the eyes and see how it just kind of chips out. You always want to, when you trace a line like that, you always want to go into that line. Go into that line so it kind of chips away. Okay? And then you can actually start, removing stuff like, material like that. And like I said, I did that with the mouth. I removed about a 1/16 of an inch. And I'm just going to come in here and just lay out some teeth. And then go ahead and dig those deeper too and work on the teeth. But you can see in about an hour, all I've gotten done was basically this side of the head. I did his mouth and traced around his face a little bit. So it takes some time. So just be patient, keep on carving. If you don't think it's looking very good, keep on going because you're already into it, right? So you might as well keep on going. So that's it for this video. The next one I do, I would say he'll be complete. I'll just show you some of the features, and then the last step in anything you carve. Okay, so that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you later.